Look at there.
You do picking up crawfish?
If he was alive, I'd put me a rubber band on him and face that hook back toward
If he's alive, I'd eat him. But he ain't alive because he's already been boiled.
Yeah.
We had a big crawfish boil. We had a big crawfish boil here Saturday night. Had about 40 people. My buddies from Louisiana. Real coon asses. Not Cajuns. You know, everybody talks about Cajuns.
Yeah.
And coon asses ain't a bad word. That's like redneck. That's a proud word if you are one.
Yeah.
And they are. And we had about, we cooked 6 sacks of them. We put about 1,000 pounds in the lakes. And y'all don't know who I'm talking here. This is Richard Gene, the fishing machine. And I've been watching him on YouTube, and he's got a great YouTube channel. Got, getting up close to 200,000 people on there, and a great channel. And if you're not on his channel, and I know a lot of our people are, because they've been telling me they can't wait for you and I to fish together, and that is exactly what we're going to do today.
Well, I'm going to learn something. This is a living legend here, folks. No doubt.
Well, I'm glad we're both still living. That's what I'm glad about. Well, we're going to go out and catch some crappie, and we're going to clean them, and we're going to eat them tonight for dinner.
I'll clean them if you'll catch them.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, I'm going to help you catch them, but I will catch 1 or 2 just for the funsy of it, and we'll both clean them.
Okay. I got to go get my rod.
I want to get your pole. Get out here. We'll get out here. Get out. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Got my phone. Got to have a phone. It's on camera right now, as a matter of fact. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a tracker boat. Whoop, wrong door. Well, I'll go ahead and open it, just get a little more light in here. We're going to take our tracker, I believe. We've been crappie fishing. We've been crappie fishing out of the Ranger. This whole building smells like crappie because we've been catching and keeping a few crappie. We actually caught, I hate to tell you this, I took my daughter and my granddaughter and grandson out, Stormy and Lightning. They're like 11 and 13 years old, and we caught 146 fish yesterday. So if Richard and I don't catch them, something wrong, but I think we'll do pretty good. And we've got something we want to tell you about, and we'll tell you exactly what we're doing here a little bit later. But it's something that happens every year that very few crappie fishermen around the country ever talk about. In fact, most crappie fishermen probably don't know, but it's a technique that allows you to catch crappie shallow out of deep water, and it only happens this special little time of the year, and it goes for, I don't know, a couple, 2 or 3 weeks that it lasts. But when you find it and you get on it, it's dynamite. We were on it yesterday afternoon. Richard and I are going to try to get on it again today. Richard, we're going to take a tracker today. I'm going to get some spinning rods. You got one? You got a spinning rod?
I've got one.
Rod? All right, I'm going to get these out of here and not even worry about those. I'm going to grab some spinning rods. I'm going to grab some spinning rods out of that other boat. And I think the kids are wanting to go fishing again. I think Sherry's going to take them, so I'm going to leave them some spinning rods. Get these casting rods out of here.
Woo, this is a nice boat. This is you can catch anything with this one, can't you? Or out of this one.
That is a Cadillac Tracker aluminum boat. It's a 195, and this one is really tricked out. I mean, this baby is tricked out deluxe. All right.
All right.
I'm going to use your little crappie baits today, but I'm going to take a few of mine also. But I'm going to...
well, I've got a bunch of these pre-rigged.
Okay.
And they're 130.
You got them glued and everything?
Glued and everything. And I even got us some slab sauce.
Some slab sauce?
I've got for an attractant if you want. Of course, after you catch one, they're going to smell like a crappie anyway.
Your rod's kind of funny. I ain't never seen one that's broken in the middle.
Well, I just have broke it. I don't really like a 2-piece rod, but I got this because it was unusually wimpy.
Yeah, you're talking about ultralight. How about that little ultralight?
That is a fine deal. That's right there.
Kind of sweet, isn't it? I'm going to take that.
Light as a feather. I seen you were catching those fish in open water in around 12 to 14 feet. If they're still there, and that's the reason I brought this rod here, so I could control my bait a little bit better.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
What we got right here, Road Runner. How to get them.
And let's see. I'm about to run out of tackle.
And what he's doing right now is getting everything. He's getting his crappie stuff. He's got to get his stuff sorted out right here. But I want y'all to look right here. He ain't got nothing to fish with. Walmart ain't got nothing.
I got a few rod and reels.
Compared to what Jimmy's got.
And I got a little bit of fishing tackle.
He's a mess. I love him. Already, I want y'all to look right here.
I don't have tons of fishing tackle, but I got quite a bit.
Oh my goodness. Lucy. You gonna go with us? I don't want to get behind her. She might kick. No. I'm gonna hook him. I'm gonna help him hook this up right here. Oh, that's good.
Crank her down.
There we go, nothing to it.
Oh, he'll be able to run behind him.
Well, there ain't no woman gonna tell me what to do. She ain't done it in 35 years on it.
Oh, hang on, got a fish. Thought we never would catch one. I thought we never would catch one.
That's a bluegill.
It is a bluegill.
Copper nose.
I heard that you were a bluegill fisherman, Richard.
I
just
love
wanted to show you that I could catch your fish.
That's a northern strain.
Northern strain.
Northern strain bluegill. But you got copper nose in
Pretty
here.
rascal.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we got copper nose.
There he is. There's a, that's a crappie there.
We're gonna keep about probably 15 or 20, and it's about a pound. Not gonna keep great big ones. That's just about right to keep probably.
Black crappie.
Yep, that's a good
Look
one.
at there, looky there. My first Oklahoma fish, folks.
There you go.
That one fish was worth the effort.
That's worth the trip right there.
It was worth the trip.
Well, you're gonna get a bonus, I guarantee you.
Oh, me. Now, we're going to keep these, right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep about that size is what we want. We'll get some bigger ones, we'll throw them back.
Well, we can put him in the bucket.
You got live wells right there.
Look at
We'll
here.
probably have to get some water going in there. We'll get some water going in that live well and get it going. We're going to eat some crappie tonight.
That one thinks he's a bass fish.
He does think he's a bass, doesn't he?
I better tighten that up right there. He come to the top like a bass fish. See how he's hooked right here. He's in a good spot right here. Let's put him in the boat.
Oh yeah, boy, they're eating that thing too.
They're eating that thing. I got plenty of these too.
Yeah, I want to use that little jig of yours. I want to use it.
Okay, I'll rig you up.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this around for a little bit, but I want to use that. I want to use it. I got my bluegill bait on. That's a perfect size right there.
Perfect
to eat.
Size.
We'll keep us about 20 or 25 of them,
and these are black crappie, by the way.
Oh,
There's no white crappie in here.
They are black crappie, and we should catch some 2-pounders.
I'm gonna get Jimmy a jig. You
See
got
that?
it. Let's see what he is.
That's a bass. Yeah, that's a bass right there.
He's giving you a feed on that little stuff.
On his rod and reel, I tell you,
He's
not a giant bass, but he's not happy.
Let's see what we got
He's
here.
not happy.
Oh, yeah.
Pound and a half bass.
About a pound and a half.
Aren't they pretty in that clear water? Look at
They are, and they're healthy.
And you see what they're doing there. They're slurping. They're slurping up on that. That bass a little skinny there. He's kind of like me. They're slurping up on that. They're not really. It's not like they're schooling. Not like they're schooling out there. They're just slurping up on top of that water. Where'd they go? Scare them off?
They were, right in there. I'm gonna throw here.
What we'll do is we'll try to find a lot of schools of those. We'll try to get around where there's quite a few of those, quite a few that fry around in deep water. See, this is 21 foot right here. That's a crappie. Whoa.
My. This is a perfect rod for this open water, folks.
Oh, yeah. It really is. We're fishing with some awfully light equipment out here today.
He's hooked right in the roof.
He'll get a big bass or two on. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge.
Jimmy, you got some healthy fish in here. That's proper pond management. That's all they are.
Exactly right.
That's a good fish. That fish is pushing 12 1/8. I had to put that 1/8 in there.
Hey, is that live well working now?
It was.
Here's another one. Here's another one.
That's a good fish.
I was holding your spot there while you were messing around there.
Put him back here. I'll unhook him.
Holding your spot for you. Golly. I mean, he sucked that baby down. You can sure get them loose a lot easier without that barb on there, can't you?
Yeah.
Perfect eating size crappie right there, my friend.
I'll be glad to fillet that one right there.
Yeah.
On it. Whoa. Dead blame. Thank you, Lord. Whoa! You allowed me to live one more. Let's catch another one.
Here's a crappie right here. One of them crappie. One of those crappie gonna be in the skillet.
That one right there is a good one.
Gonna be in the skillet. That's a perfect size to fillet right there. That's just right. That'll make some beautiful fillets in the live well. Me too.
Wow, he come up there and done something there. That's a good fish. I don't care where you're fishing.
I was hoping when you get that up back there, so I'd let you unhook mine and put it in, since that's what you were doing anyway.
Well, I can. We can put them. We can put them both up here. Hey, that broke my little line off.
I got Richard in the right spot now, right by the live well.
Look at there.
Those are perfect eating size crappie right there. Those are the ones I love to eat.
That's what I'm talking about. They ain't nothing like it. The sport of fishing is second to none. Let's catch another one.
You know, Richard, I've always said that when I die, I want to be doing one of two things.
Well, I don't know. It's probably
I think it's a crappie.
It's a good crappie if it's a crappie.
I got one too. Both of us too, right in the exact spot. We're seeing those fish on our live scope up here. Just panning around, looking at the fish on our live scope.
Come on in this boat. That's a good fish right there.
Another one.
Jimmy, you grow some pretty fish. I'm not kidding. That's quality right there.
Wait till you eat them. Wait till you eat them, Richard. Wait till you eat these Oklahoma fish. Perfecto.
There's a wad of them right in there, ain't it?
Yeah, I saw several right. There's one. Down there about 12 foot deep, right on the edge. I think that might be a little small. Yep. Well, I don't know. He's probably about right, isn't he? I'd say he's a fillet master.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Crappie thinks he's a bass. I'm going to jump out of that lake. Everybody seems to like that. I'm going to jump in that
That's a good
skillet.
One right there. I'm just going to open the live well right there. Them's a lot better.
Oh.
They still ain't but around 5 or 6 feet deep, are they?
That was about 8 probably.
8.
That's a pretty one. That's a perfect size right there. A little over a pound.
There he is.
I'll hold you spot while you're winding him in.
Nah, I don't think he's going to make the grade, is he?
Well, no.
Let's see. Well, he's better than I thought he was.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's plenty big enough.
My. I tell you, old Clarence is missing it right here.
Who's missing it?
Clarence.
Missing it?
Yeah, he's missing it. Clarence, little hair limb.
Clarence is?
Yeah.
He's a good guy, though, isn't he?
There's 15. He's a good one. He's got a lot of hair on the end of his nose. He can't see good enough to know it's on there to shave it, but he can't help it.
How much hair has he got on the end of his nose? Enough to hide 3 crappie?
Easily. Oh,
well, here's one.
There he is right there.
Here's one we can hide right here. They in that little corner. That's deluxe crappie fishing right here. Now I'm telling you. Now these crappie here are not on the deal that I was going to really talk about is how these crappie and bass get under the fry. It's kind of a much overlooked crappie technique. Most crappie fishermen are looking for brush and looking for pea gravel bottoms and looking for trees that they got crappie around. But these things, when you have fry running around and you have it here for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, those fish really get in there, and they usually get down underneath those fry, and there's a lot of crappie there that people don't even know that's there. They go in there and try to catch those bass around those fry, and you'll catch bass around it for sure. But the crappie are eating the bass fry. Nice bass.
About a 3.5 pounder.
Yeah, nice bass. Very good bass. This is a bonus right here. Where's he going anyway? He's jumping down underneath the boat. And now he's over on the other side of the boat. Oh, that's a good fish right there. Yeah. What I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that guy tail walk. Come here, Buggy. Come here, Buggy. Oh! They're a blast on this. They're a blast on anything, but on this light stuff, they're really special. Looky there, Kokomo. Little bitty tiny jig.
That fish will weigh 3.5 pounds, won't he?
Yeah, buddy. That's a nice fish right there. That's a nice fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at there. You're giving him shuggy.
That's so good, I go back for more. Woo! Yeah.
Put these in the bucket, and I want you to
All
look
right,
what's some crappie.
Richard said we had 22 in there. He's counted them, and he said we had 22 crappie in there, so we're getting ready to find out. That's one. Richard is from Alabama, so I'm not sure. We're going to find out. We're going to learn a lot right here. That's 3. That's 4.
4.
Yeah. 5. 6. 7. 8. What comes next, Richard? I forgot.
9.
9. Good boy. He can go to 9. Don't be counting if they jump out and jump back in that live well.
Okay.
11.
11.
Oh, there's one got out.
12. 12.
I'm going to count that again. 13. No.
13.
There's 13. Now, Richard counted 22 in the live well, so 14. Now, he's from Alabama. We're going to find out exactly how this works.
15. 16. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
17.
We count these and jumping out.
18.
Golly, they're jumping out of there.
19.
Should be 3 more.
I believe I see it, Jim.
Unplug that drain plug here.
Okay.
Golly. They're jumping out everywhere. Y'all settle down. Settle down. Settle down a little bit.
Is it right here beside this
Right, it's right in the middle there. Stay. They don't mind very well. You count as many as I put back in the bucket. Yeah, I get it right there. I hear it draining.
Is that turned off, that pump?
No, we got to turn it on.
Turn it off. I just turned it
Did you? Okay.
Just,
okay.
That's why it started draining.
Did you just leave that loose in there or just?
Yeah, just leave it laying in there. I'm going to pull the drain plug and let that drain.
How many we have? 19? Well, Jimmy,
19.
Well, I don't know. You might, well.
19.
Oh,
I bet that's more than we can eat. What do you want to bet?
Oh, yeah.
I bet that's more than we can eat.
Me see them.
Pretty good bag of crappie right there.
Yeah, it is.
I'll go get my, boy, I tell you, look at how much dust we got on that boat. We needed
And it was, this morning it was perfect clean.
Yeah. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna run this part. I got my bubba knife. Now, I did a catch and clean and cook video back last November. And I caught all kinds of flack from everybody about my fillet knife, which was a piece of junk. It would not fillet one side of one crappie. So I ended up getting just my regular old fillet knife, a hand fillet knife, an old-fashioned one like you use. Yeah, like that, and filleted all of them by hand. But I took so much beef from that that I went and got a bubba knife. I mean a bubba knife. Now look at that baby. Don't even get close to me with a bubba knife.
So you're saying you got sick and tired of getting sick and tired?
I got sick and tired of getting sick and tired, and I have a bubba knife. So let me tell you. Now you cut through the rib cage too, don't you?
I do.
Here's what you do. Go down through right there with your bubba knife.
Right.
I take and make a little cut right there because that's a good big chunk of meat right there. And cut down, and now I'm cutting right through the rib cage. Now, a lot of people cut around that rib cage. Cut right through the rib cage. Cut that right there.
Exactly
now you got that part still to cut out. That's the way you do it, though, isn't
That's
it?
exactly.
That way, then you make that little cut there, so you get
save
that.
a lot of meat right
Yeah,
here.
right there is a good cut, and you can do that with your electric knife too. But obviously, you know, I better do it that. And then what we do is we got our water in our sink over here. My buddy Larry Sissel fixed me up this granite table. My old table was worn out.
And I just come in here to angle and get all that meat. If you don't, you'll waste it. A lot of people will waste that whole. That's a whole bite, folks.
Yeah, that's a whole bite. You're right.
A whole bite. And then come in here at angle under the rib cage.
The knife just rips right through them.
Just like that at an angle. And there won't be any bones. But it pays to check and make sure. You don't want nobody to get a bone.
Now Chris, when she cooks them, she's going to cut that in. She's going to cut that into 3 or 4 pieces, and we do that sometimes. We clean them. We'll go ahead and cut them, but usually she cuts them. She likes the size that she likes. But now, if you'll take and just throw those in the water, what we're going to do, by the time we get through cleaning, and we'll take and run the hose in there. We'll run the hose in there and run some more water on them. See how quick that goes through that?
See there? Yes.
And run some more water in there, and these are going to be really pretty and white. They're not going to have it. All the blood's going to, while we're cleaning, actually all the blood's going to go out. And actually what we're going to end up doing, we're going to eat these tonight. All right, here we go. We're going to do the last, we're going to get started on this catch, clean, and cook. This is the best part of all, the cook part. Oh, wait a minute, Richard, I forgot. I got to put my shades on. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I didn't mean to scare you. He's going to get his shade. All right, Chris, we got her going now. We got it. We have it going. This is my little Chinese wife. My little Asian wife right here. Here's one of the critical things, I think, honestly, in cooking fish is to cut them in small pieces. Don't you agree, babe?
Well, it just depends on what your preference is. We like ours crispy, so that makes it easier to cook. And I went ahead and prepared most of it because I knew you would be late.
You knew we would be late. It was Richard's fault. He wanted to see some elk.
And, of course, that's typically about the size of most fillets that you'll
fillets.
get.
This got the belly meat in there. That's a good bite there.
This one is pretty clean, so you don't really have to trim it off. And I just kind of cut them up in pieces.
Mostly when I flay them, they're really clean, aren't they?
Well, I found a few like that.
I don't know what happened there. That was Richard's fault. Richard was supposed to be cutting that deal off right there.
Well, I thought they were supposed to come off with
Lord,
fillet knife.
It is supposed to come off with a fillet knife, but sometimes when you're really fast and in a hurry, you leave that on, and the guy that cuts the belly part is supposed to finish that off for you.
Well,
Yeah.
You look good wearing your glasses at night, by the way.
well, for
I am
sure.
pretty ugly.
No, you look good. When you're naturally cool, the sun shines on you all the time.
One thing for sure, you don't want to leave it on there to cook it. So, pretty hot.
Now, we have a lot of fish there. That is only Richard counted 22 in the boat, but he's as Alabama count, and we counted Oklahoma count. It turned out to be 19.
He never forgets.
Roll them into flour, and all that is just cornmeal right there.
It's just cornmeal and
You can
salt.
roll them in flour, really, too, if you'd rather do flour.
No, you don't want to do flour.
You can.
Well, you can. You can roll them in anything.
Not nearly as good.
And
roll them
you
in the
can
bud
add
if you want
any
to.
kind of spice. You know, if you want it spicy hot, you can add hot. But I like mine just in salty cornmeal. And I cook pretty simple. And I just.
When she says salty cornmeal, she means salty cornmeal.
Well, no, this isn't too salty.
See, I can do this part.
You gonna try it?
No, you're for the fun. I'm just saying I could do that part.
It's so easy, even you could do it.
It's so easy, even I can do it. Here, but you gotta have some onions. This is cocktail sauce.
Okay, we got a batch almost ready over here.
This is cocktail sauce with horseradish. Yeah, not now. Keep your fingers out there. Okay, that's just that quick. That's how fast they're ready to go. Now look at here.
They float and they're brown.
When they float, they're in business. This is the prime deal right here. You see it? How it makes it a little bit crisp. Just a couple of bites.
Hand that to Richard.
Could I have area one? Thank you, sir. I'm gonna try this sauce.
Try one.
Can I just like dip
Dip it right down the sauce, yeah. Look at that.
That's delicious.
Rather have tartar sauce or not? Well, you can try both. Same thing.
I'm talking about that's good though. That ain't.
Well, yeah, it's good.
It's just like shrimp, you know.
Y'all gonna share that?
Are we gonna what?
Share it.
Share it.
You gonna share that? Do I have to eat this tartar sauce now?
This is especially made for Richard, Gene, the fishing machine.
That's good, folks. That's real good. I believe that's the way I'm gonna eat
This
mine.
is especially made for Jimmy.
I've never tried that before.
You don't love it.
The red sauce with this?
Never have tried
I'm
that.
gonna tell you. Well, you're gonna enjoy it.
It's
You're
just
gonna enjoy it.
ketchup and horseradish.
That's all it is. Ketchup and horseradish. And however hot you want it, you just add more horseradish. Keep adding more horseradish.
That's perfect.
Even I can make that.
Yeah.
Now he does.
Of course, even you can make that. I think I'll make some tartar sauce, okay?
Oh man, it looks good. I ain't kidding.
Simple, easy deal.
Straight to the point.
And you see here something else that you probably didn't realize. I eat a lot of carrots. That's why my eyes are so good. I got
Right.
20/20 in one eye, 20/15 in the other, which is not worse than 20/20. It's better than 20/20. I eat a lot of carrots. We go through a bag of carrots like almost every day.
Yeah.
Of course, Lucy and Milburn eats 99% of them, but I do share. They do share their grapes with me. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. This is the way we do it. This is the way the rednecks do it for sure right here in Oklahoma. We got it just set in the pot that it come in. Chris said that the potatoes, she said she's not let them sit there so long waiting on us to get in. They got a little greasy. But I'm going to tell you.
I like them that way.
I like them that way too. Greasy potatoes is good and good for you, I'm sure. We got the mac and cheese in the pot. We got the salad, and obviously we got grape fish and a little dessert. Those watermelons come out of our
Barry
garden.
Switzer onions.
Do what?
Barry Switzer's red onions.
And Barry Switzer, Coach Barry Switzer's red onions right there. He said you can't eat fish without red onions. So we got it right there. This will be the end of our catch, cook, and clean, cook video. I can't even say it right. We're going to bless this food here in just a second and get down to eating it because we've been all day doing this. We caught 61 fish today, and there's the best part of all we caught today. A lot of them still swimming. Hey, remember, Richard Gene, the fishing machine. If you're not subscribed to his channel already, he's getting close to 200,000. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. This guy is, well, he's a nut. What can I say? I mean, he fell right off a tree.
Ain't right.
The squirrels chased him around all day today. They did, I swear. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. Great guy, even though roll tide. Boober Center. I hope we play y'all this year in the final game.
I
the
brought
final
you
game.
a hat out there.
Huh?
I had you Alabama hat. You want to go get it?
No, that's all right. Let's bless the food.
Okay.
Hey, guys and girls, I love you.